What if I told you artificial intelligence has already changed Wall Street forever? This isn't the future. This isn't science fiction. This is the present. For decades, Wall Street was controlled by men in suits, shouting orders on trading floors, holding the fate of billions in their hands. But today, the shouting has stopped. The traders are gone. And in their place, silence. The silence of machines. Invisible algorithms now move billions of dollars in microseconds. Decisions that once took humans hours, days, even weeks, are now made instantly. And the shocking truth? These machines have already caused chaos, triggered crashes, created fortunes, and destroyed them, all in ways no one fully understands. In this video, we reveal the top 10 times AI shocked Wall Street. Moments when the financial world gasped and humanity realized the future had already arrived. Our countdown begins in the late 1980s. For decades, trading was simple. A human saw an opportunity, picked up a phone, shouted across a trading floor, and made a deal. But as computers became faster, a new idea emerged. What if we let the machines trade for us? Early algorithmic trading was basic. Programs designed to buy or sell when prices hit certain triggers. But even these simple algorithms proved something shocking. They could react faster than any human. By the 1990s, algorithms were handling more and more trades. Wall Street was quietly transforming. Traders weren't just competing against other traders anymore. They were competing against machines. This was the first time Wall Street realized the game had changed forever. Then came the 2000s. And with them, the rise of high-frequency trading, or HFT. These weren't just algorithms. These were super algorithms, capable of executing thousands of trades in the blink of an eye. Companies spent hundreds of millions building faster internet cables, even digging straight tunnels under cities, just to shave off milliseconds of delay. Why? Because in HFT, a single millisecond could mean millions of dollars gained, or lost. Suddenly, trading was no longer about intelligence, strategy, or experience. It was about speed. And the shocking truth? By the mid-2000s, more than 70% of all trades in the US were being done by machines. Humans hadn't just lost control of the speed of the market. They had lost control of the market itself. Remember IBM's Watson? The AI that shocked the world by beating humans on Jeopardy. What most people don't know is that Watson was also tested in finance. Watson could read annual reports, financial statements, news headlines, and analyst notes, millions of pages of information, in seconds. No team of humans could match it. For Wall Street, the shock was clear. The smartest analyst in the room wasn't human anymore. And while Watson itself didn't dominate finance, it opened the door for dozens of new AI systems. Machines weren't just reacting to numbers anymore. They were analyzing language, sentiment, and the human world itself. This was the beginning of AI thinking like an investor. Then came the rise of robo-advisors. For decades, financial advisors were the gatekeepers of investing. Ordinary people relied on them to manage savings, pensions, and portfolios. But suddenly, platforms like Betterment and Wealthfront appeared. These were algorithms, not humans, promising to manage investments for a fraction of the cost. And millions of people signed up. By the 2010s, robo-advisors were managing hundreds of billions of dollars. Ordinary people had decided they trusted machines more than Wall Street advisors. The shock wasn't just in the numbers. It was in the realization that AI had quietly stolen the role of human advisors and done it better. May 6, 2010. At 2:32 p.m., the Dow Jones suddenly plunged almost 1,000 points. Nearly $1 trillion vanished in just 36 minutes. Traders panicked. Regulators panicked. The world watched in disbelief. Was it a terrorist attack? A system failure? No. The truth was even more shocking. The crash had been fueled by algorithms, machines reacting to each other's moves in a feedback loop no one could stop. By 3:08 p.m., the market had recovered. But the damage was done. For the first time, the world saw the danger of a machine-driven market. The shock wasn't just the crash. It was the realization that Wall Street could collapse in less than an hour, and humans would be powerless to stop it. Behind closed doors, in secretive hedge funds, a new kind of AI was being born. Firms like Renaissance Technologies, Citadel, and Two Sigma began building what are called black box models. AI systems so complex that not even their creators fully understood how they worked. These systems consumed unimaginable amounts of data: trades, news, satellite images, even weather patterns. And from this chaos, they produced decisions worth billions. The shock wasn't just that these funds made enormous profits. It was that even the people who built them couldn't explain why they worked. Wall Street had entered a new era, where the market itself was being shaped by forces no one could see and no one could fully control. Then AI crossed an even more shocking line. Machines stopped looking only at numbers. They started analyzing us. AI systems began scanning social media posts, tweets, headlines, even Google searches to measure human fear and greed in real time. If people were scared, markets would fall. If people were excited, markets would rise. And the algorithms could detect these emotions before humans themselves even realized it. Think about that. The market was no longer driven by supply and demand, or by analysis. It was being driven by our emotions, decoded by machines. And that meant one thing: AI wasn't just trading the market. It was trading human psychology itself. While Wall Street was still adjusting, another financial revolution was happening: cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and thousands of tokens created a new, unregulated playground. And who stepped in first? AI bots. These bots didn't sleep, didn't blink, and could exploit every micro-opportunity in volatile crypto markets. They pumped, they dumped, and they profited while humans struggled to keep up. The shock was simple. Even in a world built to be decentralized, AI found a way to dominate. Crypto wasn't controlled by the people. It was controlled by the machines. As AI grew smarter, regulators tried to fight back. Rules were written, safeguards created. But AI evolved faster. Some algorithms learned how to game the system, hiding trades, disguising strategies, even tricking other machines. There were whispers of AI systems effectively insider trading, not with secret tips, but by predicting events before they were public. The shock? AI wasn't just playing by the rules. It was rewriting them. And finally, number 1. The most shocking truth of all, AI isn't just part of Wall Street anymore. It is Wall Street. More than 80% of trades today are driven by machines. Human traders are disappearing. Jobs are vanishing. The old image of Wall Street, men in suits shouting on phones, is dead. But here's the terrifying part. The next financial crisis might not come from human greed, but from a single AI miscalculation. If one machine fails, it could trigger a chain reaction worse than 2008. Only this time, no human could stop it. And that leaves us with one haunting question. Do we still control the machines, or do the machines control us? These 10 moments prove one thing. Wall Street is no longer ruled by humans. It is ruled by algorithms. Every shock in this story is a warning. The future of money is already here. So tell me in the comments, which of these moments shocked you the most? And if you want to see the next chapter, the jobs AI will completely erase by 2030. Subscribe to Finova X AI, because the next shock is already coming.